So we're looking at this week's reading for Monday, and the main card pull here we're looking at is Star Bathing, the light body crystal grid transmission and activation. So this week's all going to be about activations, surrendering through, bringing through the transmission, activating your body within. It's all about bringing the stars into you, the crystalline grid. So bringing balance to yourself so it can mimic out into the collective and back up into the higher dimensional fields. The card talks about many star seeds having come to Earth at this time to help shift the planet and to vibrationally uplift it, to activate it and bring through ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten about. And all of that information is stored in the crystalline grid. So if you're a grid worker and you're out there doing work, or even just bringing your presence into nature, into places that you're called to, can help activate that. So if you pull this card, you may be being called to begin working with the stars or the grids of the earth. So this is all about earth and grid work this week, connecting in with nature. In the UK, we've got lots of storms, lots of winds. This is allowing us to connect in with the element of air for activation. So the grids are all under the earth and they act as anchors for divine cosmic frequencies on the planet. So just being present in that part of nature can help activate it with your energy and your blueprint. So you may be guided to journey to particular places on earth to unlock this cosmic codes with your presence. You may also be interested in practicing star bathing, or going outside and really connecting in with the universe that's out there in the evenings. On the book, it says that this card commonly arises because you're here to connect with the crystalline grid of the earth, either in your hometown or by travelling to other places without quite knowing why. It could also mean that your energy body in its highest form is being activated, and that is what I see when I pick this card up. It's all about activations of the body, the physical body within the 3D. So just taking extra care, slowing down, allowing yourself to integrate the change of vibrations that have been taking place, especially since the solstice. There's been a lot of physical things going on for most people. So just allowing that to integrate now so you can work in with the body and sort of merge it in with the spirit, the soul, and start activating yourself and thinking about how you're moving forward. So, just affirming to yourself that you're opening yourself up to receiving the wisdom, the activations of the crystalline grid, and just allowing the earth to heal you and let that take place. So then the next card that I pulled was all about transformation. So that pretty much speaks for itself in terms of what it's here to do and what the message is here for. Transformation, it's all about growing your wings, coming out like a butterfly, being the best you, allowing yourself to shine your light, allowing that awakening to happen within you. So as we sort of connect in here with activations, allowing the transformation to take place, seeing your own light, keeping your focus, being positive, allowing that to change giving yourself an opportunity to change your perception on things so you can transform and not get stuck in the old. So that was the second card, all about transformation. And then the next card that we pulled is all about freedom. And again, these cards speak for themselves. We don't really need to look into the book of what it means. This lady's in a cage and there's a dragonfly there as well. I don't know if anyone can see. There's a little dragonfly there. That dragonfly is about freedom. Actually, in Gene Key 55, the dragonfly represents freedom, I'm pretty sure. So this is all about coming out of your cage, transforming, coming out of your cage. So we allow the activations to take place so you can come out of that cage. stepping into your authenticity. That's freedom, you know, being your true self from your heart, taking away your judgments, you know, coming out of that cage that we've been put in our whole life. So, and just exercising your right to speak freely, trusting your intuition and going with what feels right. And, you know, releasing judgment of yourself and others, because that also keeps us in a cage. So this is freedom, Gene Key 55. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Go and have a look it up if you've got the book, or you can check out Gene Key 55 audio chapter on SoundCloud as well, that Richard Rudd has loaded up. But yeah, so that was my next card. And then the card that I pulled after that, this is all about trust. So this lady is sort of standing there with the light around her, and it almost looks like angelic. So it's all, for me, this is telling me that we need to trust everything that is happening for us. Allow it to be, as long as we're not stuck in that cage because we're following the wrong journey then. So just allowing everything to take place, you know. Just be careful with whom you share your ideas with. Keep your cards close to your chest. Allow yourself to go within. You don't need to share everything. And most important thing, going with the freedom card, is just opening your heart. You know, knowing that it's now time to trust not just other people, but most importantly, trust in yourself. And then the next card that I pulled out was the talent card, which has come out a couple of times in the last few readings that I've done. And this is all about sharing your talent with others, shining your light, really understanding your true gifts that you've got to share to others, and not hiding it. You know, going what really makes your heart sing. This lady here has got the light. She's shining her light. She's shining her talent. She's being lit up by the universe. And, you know, being that we are all light and we are all energy and we're all here to bring something across, this is what this card is telling us, to shine our light and bring our talent out. The next card that we've got is the heart chakra. So again, the heart chakra kind of speaks for itself. The heart chakra is all about opening up the heart, trusting. So it's going with the other cards, trusting, freedom, transformation. These things can only take place when we open up the heart, giving and receiving love. That's what we need to do, is give and receive love. Our heart chakra is the key to a healthy chakra system. This is the bridge. This is what connects us into the higher and the lower. It bridges the lower 3D form into the higher form. So it's about balancing that and allowing healing to happen. And that can only happen when we love and we receive love and we give love. So when you meet with the heart, it asks you to ensure that you are emotionally and physically flowing with balanced give and take. You may be giving too much out of yourself, be it your time or finances. This is a message to take some time to evaluate your heart flow. How much are you living from your heart? You can never ever give or receive too much love. And that's self-love as well as love for others and understanding and compassion. This is what opens us up. That trusting in the heart is what opens us up and allows us to be free. And then when we're free, we transform. And that's where our activations take place. So just really understanding what love means to you and how much love that you give to yourself. You know, no matter what situation you're facing right now, if you can open your heart, you can transform your perception and become free out of that cage. So the last card that I pulled was this guy here, Nathaniel. And this is about the divine masculine energies. So Nathaniel brings forward the energy of compassion. He is fluid in physical self and is highly intellectual. His thought patterns are all on display and allow him to be honest and upfront about his point of view. which not to offend others, but to help them understand how he sees things. So this is about being true to yourself, being honest. Nathaniel's message is that in your present situation, honesty is paramount. No matter the outcome, this is the card you must play. So it's about being honest, but when we're honest, we want to be honest from the heart, because otherwise we can be too honest and it can be too passive aggressive, and it doesn't sit right with people and nobody listens. When you're talking from the heart, people are more likely to listen. So, no matter the outcome of what's going on at the moment, it's to play with your words from the heart in honesty, to put your thoughts into words and allow those around you to understand what is happening in your thought process. No one can... We seem to think that people know how we're feeling or know our reasonings, but actually sometimes people don't understand that. So it's just, communication, bringing in the masculine energy of communication. It actually says in the card here, he reminds you that not everyone is good at reading body language, or that perhaps your poker face is quite good. Either way, speaking your truth will help the situation find a resolve itself. So masculine energy, bringing through the truth, bringing through the heart, allowing transformation to give us that freedom, shining our light and trusting ourselves. But all of this is based around the activation of what is taking place at the moment, the activation of our body, the transmission that's coming through from the light into our bodies, allowing that to rest, but also allowing it to open our hearts so we can start being our true self and shining our light. Happy Monday, guys. Have a lovely week.